Welcome everybody. Apologies for the delay. That's my fault. Having a spot of bother with my computer today, and I've just been hacked on Facebook. So be careful, people, please. If you get anything from me from Facebook, it's not me. Welcome to Engineer Mike from Canada. So today we're just going to have a chat. Why did we get into OnPassive and why are we so excited? Collins, take her away.
I just want to greet my brother Engineer Mike. Welcome on our wonderful platform, Digital Blueprint, Unveiling Success. And we just want to greet those who are joining now. Please share. It's a good topic because it's just like we're speaking from our heart and what we see, what we understand about OnPassive. So when we look at OnPassive, like Andy said, why are we here? What made us to even join OnPassive? When you look at it, do you still have the same faith like before? So I want to speak for myself. Yes, from the day I joined OnPassive, saw it when there was nothing, that faith, has not wavered. The faith is still there. The belief in our CEO that he would deliver this when it's ready is still there, and it's even stronger than before, because every time when I see new things, I say, wow, we are moving in the right direction. Wow, we are moving in the right direction. So my main focus now is on Mr. Ash Mufara and the business. Nothing to do with anybody. When I get up every day, I can log in, I can see what is going on, and there's a communique coming from the corporate side and said, wow, we are doing something. Like when you click on it, said we are migrating, we are doing, there is good things, there's enhancement. That is a positive sign for me. It's not a call for concern or anything like, oh, I'm concerned. No, I'm not worried, because I know we are in good hands. I know what they are doing will change not only the founders, but the entire humanity. Because let's remember that without humanitarian part of it, Mr. Ashfara wouldn't have embarked on this journey. He built it to help a lot of people. He didn't build for himself, the Ash Mufara family. He built it because he knows there are people who are really struggling out there. Things are really hard. We know things are really hard. Yesterday, I was watching a program, on BBC. Election is coming now, and I can really see how things are really hard in UK. I was like, oh my God, I wish OnPassive is here so I can go right to Greensby to help some of those people who are really struggling. People who cannot even make ends meet. They are really struggling. Just imagine what OnPassive can do for them. If they can come in as affiliate and they take a look at OnPassive, OnPassive will change lives, because things are really difficult out there. There is no alternative. Whether we like it or not, we can fold our arms and grumble and say, why is it delaying? What? Do you have an alternative? No. Show me and I will come. There is none. So it's like we've just swim across and we just getting right to the shore, and you say, oh, you start to grumble. After you've made this long journey, for every time you sit, and you want to complain, you want to moan, ask yourself, where did I start? Like the journey, you ask yourself, like Andy just said it, where, the last person came in 2 years ago. Ask yourself, look back and ask yourself, I came in this time. What was there in OnPassive that really triggered me to stay 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years? It's because you saw something, and because you saw the journey, you saw the people with heart. This is what is keeping us a family, a bond, new people that and friends that you've met along the way. Look at Engineer Mike here. Look at Andy. Without OnPassive, I wouldn't have known these guys. Never in my life. Maybe I would never even, engineers from Cameroon like me, but I don't think I would have ever met Engineer Mike, because the country is too big, almost 50 million people, So God put us together for a purpose. Look at Andy. There was no way I would have ever met Andy. Never. But OnPassive put us together. So this is the joy about where we are now and what is to come in OnPassive. So Andy, I will leave it there. Maybe I'll take another round, but let me throw it back to you.
Okay. Thanks. It is interesting, actually, because you're quite right. At the end of the day, there is no way that we would have met. the OnPassive has brought a lot of people together, and obviously with the understanding that we have and the vision, or seeing the vision that our CEO has had, has meant that many like-minded people have clubbed together. People that would, like you say, would never have met in a million years. And I think this is quite interesting. You know, everybody joined for a different reason. Everybody became part of this for a different reason. The main reason to start with was the money. We saw something and we thought, do you know what, that's going to give us financial freedom. And that's why we joined. But as time has gone on, not only have we kind of moved forward with the thought process about the money, but also now, and more so now, what are we going to be able to do to help others? Because, you know, there is only so much you can spend each month. It will take me a long time to get there. Don't you worry about it, guys. My figure is quite large, but once you get there, the fact of the matter is that you'd be in a position to help others, and there's various different ways of being able to do that. But I find it interesting. So, what are your thoughts on this, then, Mike?
Wow, it's a very good one, Andy. Good morning, everybody. All OnPassive are close the group. This is a very interesting topic because, thank you, Brad Collins, thank you, Andy. Because if you look at what, like you just said it, we came in for one reason, to make some profit and to be able to develop our lives. Perfect. But when we came in and we joined the movement, it became something different, bigger than the small dream that we had. For me specifically, right, I am taking it in a different level. The reason is I was brought up by my mom single-handedly. So I am what I am today thanks to my mom. Okay. So I didn't have a father figure in my life. My mom took care of me. As I'm strong today is because of my mom. So I want to take this opportunity and thank all the single women in this world who have raised their own kids that way. So what I'm planning to do is to touch every women association that I know in this world. Starting right, the charity begins at home, right where I was born. All the female, in church groups, they have women organizations. In normal societal, they have women groups, like meetings that they meet. Some most probably pop up in Cameroon, probably Saturdays and Sundays is a meeting or meeting days for the women. And there are so many of these meeting groups. So me, with what I had from, like, my mom sponsored me, that I said single-handedly, I am looking at empowering these women so that they will be able. I know the challenges that I faced with my mom while growing up, right? So she had a lot of challenges because she was doing it single-handedly. So I am looking for a medium that I will be able to empower these women groups, single-handed with single mothers that are taking care of their kids, so that they won't be having these challenges. Now, how will I do that? I'm getting to the community, not sitting here in Calgary and controlling. I'm going right to those communities and see what these ladies are doing and see how I can empower them. For instance, these women, remember, women are very industrious than men. That's the truth. Okay, so if we are men, right? But if I go to a family, I see a mother, I give that mother, let's say $2, okay, and I give that father of that house $1 million. They're listening, $1 million and $2. Now, if I come to that mom in about 6 months down the road, she must have produced me nothing less than triple or quadruple that amount. You know what father will do? He will squander his own in 1 week and start coming back now to a mother to help him with only her own $2. That's how it is. That's the truth. If you look at society, that's how it is. Now, if we are capable of getting a mechanism, I can call Brother Collins. I say, hey, Brother Collins, you know what? We are going today to your village, Bafoot, right there. We go and see all those Bafoot Manjon women in their churches, CWF groups, and all of that. When we talk to these women, we bless them with a reseller account and show them how this can help them improve their lives by whatever income is coming. They can use it to generate to start up businesses. They can use this to start up vocational training centers. We used to have them in Cameroon before, but we don't have them anymore. So if we duplicate these vocational training centers for women, they used to come and learn household chores, like how to prepare cake, how to make soap. They used to produce local soap that they use in the house. All those things. If we bring more energy into that kind of industrialization, that's small. They will be able to learn how to do these things, and they can multiply it because they'll be having the income. They can expand it, add more products, produce more, and all of that. So if we empower them, starting from anywhere we want to start, and multiply it around the globe. I'll just call one other founder. I'm like, hey, this founder is in Togo. Hey, I have some engineer sizing. Hey, can you do this in your community? And as we're doing it, that is replicating, and the footprint is going. We are today on the digital footprint. So if you create that footprint, other people can copy the footprint in their own localities, and that's how we empower. Pump in that finances that will have to help them, give them those reseller positions, and teach them how to fish. Remember, when they know how to fish, that is how it is being spread out, and that is how the communities are being empowered, and that is how our blueprint that our CEO set for us is multiplying in every region. And guess what? Do you think if we call somebody who is in Nigeria, let's say Pastor Paul 360, and say, hey, Pastor Paul, this is what I'm doing in my community. Can you try that in your own community? We get the experts who are there for all of that, and they will give us lectures, and we finance. Remember that most of these projects are not going in front or further. It's because of finance, right? They have this financial constraint. But if we have a way that from our ecosystem, we can create these reseller positions for them, and it is generating them income, they will be able to embark on these projects, and we will have them in multi-regions. That is it.
Excellent. Is it me or is he? Oh, he's not. I thought for a minute you were frozen. Fantastic. Yeah, no, it's there are several ways to look at this, and I get where you're coming from. I really do. I have a slightly different thought process. The aim or the goal is still the same, but it's done in a different way. There are thousands of hidden technologies, technologies that would benefit humanity greatly, and it's bringing some of these technologies to the forefront, and to be able to then pass these into the communities. Things like free energy, some of these things, if we find inventors or inventors become part of the fold, it's being able to help these guys create things that then can be passed into community to help these things. So whether it's water generation or electricity generation or, you know, health generation, there are lots and lots of different opportunities within that. And I'd like to do it that way because that benefits everybody. It's not necessarily, I'm not saying by any stretch of the imagination that I'm not going to contribute to things like orphanages and what have you, but by giving inventors the opportunity to bring these things forward, then you send a machine or you send something to a community. It benefits the entire community, not just, you know, a small group. And for me, this is quite an important aspect. Hopefully you guys see where I'm coming from. Collins, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, Andy, I've just listening to that, but I just want to bring us back to something that is so great within OnPassive. You know, when we were talking, yeah, because we're talking about helping our communities, we're talking about, you know, doing a lot of stuff, but this will come with, you know, what we will get, the proceed we'll get from OnPassive, right? And for us to get this proceed from OnPassive must transform more. For us to get more, transformation must come. You know, we're talking about digital transformation and all of those type of things. The company must grow. And when the company is growing, there is always hard decision to make. It can be the CEO of the company, and a lot of things can happen. We remember that they started from where? From, was it Calcutta to Bangalore to Hyderabad. We only heard the names. We didn't see those offices there, but Ash told us the story. Then the only time we saw the first office was Hyderabad when they were renovating, and I said, I will show you something now. It was because Ash treat us as family, the 1.4 million founders as family. So we want you to see what we are doing on your behalf. This is what we are doing. They show us the train station, they show us that. But sometimes we as affiliate and founders, we call ourselves founding affiliate, sometimes we miss the goal why we came into OnPassive. No, sometimes we just miss that object and we're chasing the shadow. Some people, since they saw Hyderabad, they've never changed to listen to what Mr. Ashmofara is saying, paying attention to what he's saying. They are just looking at Hyderabad. Oh, that's Hyderabad, great. That's Hyderabad, great. That is the train station, great. Oh, that's, you know, the Burj Khalifa and stuff like that, great. But we always miss the reason why we are in OnPassive, the object. Because the object is about what? Making more so that we'll be able to bless. The making more is coming, still on the way, that making. But do we really pay attention to our CEO when he said transformation will take place? Things will shake up a little bit. We don't pay attention, but we want to make more. So when transformation is coming, there is always decision, you know, the attachment. So sometimes I said we need to detach ourselves a little bit and just concentrate on the voice of the CEO, what he is telling us, how the direction that the company is going. He is the one steering the ship. We shouldn't lose sight of that, because the moment we lost sight of that, it means we are not paying attention. We are not looking. There are people, some of them never ever log into their back office. They just got up and said, wow, I've tried, all my emails gone. I can't even, when I click on that button, it means you have not been paying attention when the communique came out and said they are doing what, migration and stuff like that. They are working on the side. So you look at some of those emails, you laugh. You know, you see something on social media. Most people pay attention more on social media, you know, looking at what is going, you know, trying to sniff and see what is happening, try to grab. No. You know, you need to put yourself back, detach yourself. You know, we need to start to detach ourselves from, I don't read nothing on social media. I don't go to anybody's page, or, yeah, I can go to some of them. I say, all right, let me go to the main OnPassive side and look at something. Sometimes I go to OnPassive Nation, the real OnPassive Nation side, to look at something. But if you ask me, where do you really go? I go to OP360 when Ash is coming. I go to the site where Ash, I know I will listen to something coming from our CEO direct. I go to Maddie's Live and Chris. I go to Red Live and Chris. And after that, I detach myself. I don't pick stuff from here, there, because I know. And when the back office is there, I go to update. I read the update. If I've missed stuff, I go to update. What did Ms. Ash before I just say? I just want to get that because he is the main reason why we are here. He built the company and he is the main man and he is the only person we can listen to. So sometimes somebody will ask me, why is it this? We've not seen this person today. I said, no, you don't have to see the person. Try to check if Mr. Ashmofara is there. As long as Mr. Ashmofara is there, that is what we need to be. We just say, yeah, we are happy he's there. I don't care if A is there or B is not there. It's none of my business. The person I want to look at, if he is not there, it will worry me, is Mr. Ashmofara. The rest, I don't care. If I don't see Andy, I know I can pick my phone. Andy, what is happening? Are you ill or what? But do you think I worry too much about Andy? No. I worry about if I don't hear from Mr. Ashmofara 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. I'll say, wow. But as long as the back office is running and I can log in, there is still hope. That is where we need to put our attention. Try to put our head, detach ourselves, and focus more on the goal. That is the reason why we are here. Because if we don't pay attention, we don't listen to him. Like we said, people come and go, but the company prevail. We look at IBM, 75 years. Do we know how many people who come and go in IBM and IBM is still stay? Like in the mic, your company you started, is it the company you are working now? But the company still exists. The first company still exists.
Of course, yes.
Yeah. So we just need to look at it like in a corporate world, expansion and things happen. But is the company still there? Yes. Our goal is still there? Yes. Do we have the assurance from our CEO? Yes. That is the place we need to look. That is our objective. The Ashmofara and the family and what is coming for us, because we don't speak for ourselves. We speak for what we are seeing, reading from the back office. Madi don't speak for himself. He speaks from what he have heard from the CEO himself. I think Red the same. They speak from there. So we must be speaking from that point, the point of the CEO. What is coming? Is it what it is? Yes. With the rest, doesn't matter to me. Because the rest, they are just distraction. That's just side distraction. We are distracting ourselves a lot. The main goal is what brought you in OnPassive. Commission, bonus, to get something to go back and do good to mankind. Who is the main man steering the ship? It's Mr. Ashford. Who promised us all of this? It's Mr. Ashford, not Engineer Mike, not me, not Andy, not this. The man who said, come in and you will make more, spend less to go. He is the person, and that's the person we must be listening to. So I will throw it there. Andy, back to you. You take it.
Thanks. Listen, this is such an important point because people seem to be losing the plot a little bit with, on my word, they've left. No, the fact is that we became part of the company because of Mr. Ash, because of the fact that this man had a vision and has built and designed these products, but he has created a team around him that has done the vast majority of the work. His vision is what they follow, as is for us. It's the same thing. So you're quite right, Collins. At the end of the day, we need to look and listen to what he has to say and nothing else. I'm not interested in what else is going on. And people come and go from all companies. I don't know about you, but in financial services, wow, I can't tell you the number of companies I work with over the years. It's just, it changes on a regular basis. What about you then, Mike?
Yes, my brothers. I mean, what Brother Collins is telling us is very, very correct, right? We came here to OnPassive. The main man, the main focus is our CEO's vision. The main man is Mr. Mufare. So he brought every other person into this business. It is his concept. He developed everything. Nobody can come and tell you that, oh, listen to me or listen. All what we are doing is try to bring up some concepts to people who can listen to us. But we are nothing. We are nothing. Mr. Mufare is the main person. If he comes today and say, "Oh, I'm kicking you out, Engineer Mike, today," who am I? I cannot judge that. It is his business. It is his company. If he comes today and say, "Oh, X, you did this, you are fired in the company," it is his business. Let's remember, whatever he has been doing for how many years today, he has been sharing, paying all those bills. He's paying, doing everything for everybody in that very OnPassive. I mean, workers, paying bills, buildings, and all of those things, those laser displays and all of that. It has been going on. Okay, but can we say we are part of it? Yeah, we're part of it. We just sit and we watch. He is a man that has a blueprint, like you people have your program blueprint, and he is a person who would direct us on what to do. We don't need to, like my brother Colin say, "Oh, if you don't see Engineer Mike, don't say, 'Oh, where's Engineer Mike?'" No, we are here. Are you focused? Do you know your business? Do you understand your business? That is what you should focus on. Go in there, log into your back office, read those information. If it is not found in the back office, it means it doesn't exist. People, it doesn't exist. Go to your OES, check information there. Go to your OFounders platform, check on the updates. If you don't see them, don't say, "Oh, no, don't ask." It means it's obsolete. It doesn't even exist, right? So we founders, we should be focusing more on is to how to know our business. I've discovered that we have all these sessions that we'll be having. I've discovered that like more than 85% of OnPassivians don't still understand what OnPassive is, which is a shame to us, right? Because we've been having this session. Okay, I want to see Engineer Mike, I want to see Collins. When you see us, do you have a question for us to answer for you? Because definitely we have an understanding of these systems more than you. So do you have a question for us, or you just want to see us? Is that seeing me or seeing Collins or seeing Andy? Is that the best thing that you want to do for yourself? Is to learn your business. People, let's learn. Let's pay attention to everything, like Brad Collins says. Everything that is going on, let's pay attention. I have, like, now this system, our system, they walk in and do the migration. I have more than 50 messages. "Oh, they did not alert us. Oh, they did not, I want to clock in another day." I don't, those ones, I don't speak much. I will just send that message back to you. And I'll tell you the date that message was being posted. So let's pay, those are the things we should pay attention. If they put on a communique and it was going on around all of us, the communique came from our chief operating officer. So this is happening. If you need this contact, support, and all of that, it is clear, and this was so many days ago. So if you come back yesterday and tell me, "Oh, I want to, the system is down, I want to clock in, I didn't see it," I just forward the message to you. So let's pay attention to our business, OnPassivians. It is not about Collins. It is not about Andy. It's not about me. It is about you knowing your business. We already know our own positions. Okay, we will be there because we've been paying attention. We've been paying attention, and we still pay attention now. And we want to hear from the horse's mouth. That's why when he's somewhere, you have to log in to hear what he's saying. That you go those notes, they give you exactly how it is, right? But sometimes it feels different when you hear it yourself, right? When we hear him speak, and so please, let's be focused. Let's forget about Collins had a good word that he says is like distractions, like minor distractions. Let's forget about them and let's focus on why we came to OnPassive, and let's work with our CEO's goal to have something that tomorrow we'll be proud that we did this and we are able to help people because we believed in Mr. Mufare and his technology, and we are seeing it happening to our lives. So that's the way, that's the mentality all of us, a mindset that all of us should have, so that we'll be able to forge this movement go forward, than to sit down and blame. The blame game is over, right? Let's keep focused and forge forward. Thank you, Andy.
Absolutely. Thanks, Mike. It's for me, this is so exciting because we're just on the cusp of everything coming to fruition. And you know, we made this point the other day. I wonder how many people would have got in if they knew it was going to take this long in the first place. Now, for us, it doesn't matter how long it takes, because at the end of the day, we listened to Mr. Mufara and we found out his vision, what he was trying to achieve, and we said, if he does this, wow, this is going to make such an impact, not just because of the products, but in the background as well. Sorry. So it's all happening. It's just we're getting there. We're that close. Any final comments then, Collins? What else would you like to add?
Yeah, so for me, it's just about patience. Let us believe, that patience, the hope that something great is coming. That's the only thing we need. Our CEO always, our CEO have always repeated this time and again. He said, I just want you to believe in me. Just have that belief in me. There is nothing else you can do. They are doing the heavy lifting. The only thing is belief. Yes, it is taking that time, but that's how it is. In every IT thing, it's not the switch of a button. It takes time. There's a little bit of tweak, to change things, adjust things, because you don't want something to come out today, collapse tomorrow. I don't think I should be happy. None of us will be happy. But we know it is going in the right direction. The only thing we need to do now is to have to believe, to have faith, to have patience, because we are already there. We've already crossed the river. It's like we're walking now on a muddy shore, but soon we'll reach that dry ground where there will be no mud on your feet again. It will just be celebration. We'll be standing. Yes, we'll be singing the songs of happiness, joy. We have come that far. I always speak to founders. We have come this far. There is nothing again. There is no turning back. You can't just turn and look back. We have really come that far. The last founder came in 2 years ago. Last founding member came in 2 years ago when the door was shut. We have come this far. And you cannot say when you came in 2 years ago, you've not seen part of the journey, except like Michael said, you've not been plugging in. Those who have plugged in have seen this journey in its pureness, genuity, the openness of our CEO. When he comes, it tells you when it is difficult. There are times I've never seen a CEO coming out telling you we made mistakes, telling you there are mistakes. Yes, we know we messed up here, but you give us the time, we'll adjust it, and we plan to adjust it. Listen to the founders, someone who take note. We have one of the best. We just have to listen to him, follow his direction, be happy at any moment. He have never tell us to stop doing what we are doing. Sometimes we decide to do something and we come out. When we come out here, we talk, but we are actively doing our own stuff. The only thing I can do is to come here, share my idea with you, my own opinion and my observation, and then go back doing what I'm doing. Because I know when this thing will kick out, a lot of lives will change. People will be singing joy, and that is the moment I am waiting for people to start telling their story. Those who have been hidden behind the scene, even those who are negative, will start to say positive things. You know what my mom always tells us? My mom said the mouth that goes out every time and say bad thing is the same mouth that will come out and sing praises to you. They will celebrate with you. So I'm waiting for the time that same mouth, the negative mouth, will come out and start to sing song of praise about OnPassive, dancing with the others. And they will tell you also that I was there. I was taking note of everything, but I was impatient. They will confess. But we are waiting because, OnPassive is an open arms. OnPassive comes with open arms. Doesn't matter if you are down or up. But sometimes when you are down, speak to someone. Share your thought with someone. Someone is there to lift you up, to encourage you, to tell you, look at the brighter side of OnPassive. Don't be negative. Always look at every side. In every company, there is always negative people. There is always hardship when it comes to process. No company will tell you, I started like this and everything was smooth. No company. Always ups and down. But the only thing is, the goal, their eyes always on that goal, what they want to achieve. Same to OnPassive. Mr. Ash Mufara is just looking at the goal. Doesn't matter how difficult it is. He said, this is where I want to go. If this road is difficult, I will take the next road. If this road is too short and it's too hard, I will take the other one. And we will get there. But I'm waiting for that day where we'll be celebrating, all of us. I want to see smile on people's face when they'll be dancing and the noise will be exploding about OnPassive. That's the day I'm waiting. And it is coming very, very soon. Faster than we think. So we are already close by. So please, don't be negative. Just set your eyes on that goal. When you always want to be negative, ask yourself, what brought me in the first place in OnPassive? The thing that brought you is still there, still waiting for you. So I will leave it there, Andy. Thank you very much.
Thanks, Colin. Well said. Any final comments then, Mike? What would you like to add?
Yes, my brother. Yes, Collins have said it all. We have said it all. So the advice again that I will always give, or the question I will always ask when we have this broadcast, I will ask you OnPassivians, do you understand your business? OnPassivians, are you ready to start your business? So if you can answer those two questions to me, then it means you're ready. But if you cannot answer, excuse me, at this point in time as an OnPassivian, it means you still have a lot of work. And that lot of work is that you should put in, day out, a lot of consciousness. You should be careful, and you should be plugged in, okay? And you open your eyes, open your ears widely, because things are happening rapidly, fast. Logging into that ecosystem, go to your OES and verify information. I should not just call you and tell you that this is this and you listen to me. No, don't listen to me. Don't mind. Colin should not call you and tell you this, and you listen to him or Andy. No, don't listen to nobody. Go yourself. Go do your own due diligence. If I call you, I tell you, oh, I just found out, I just logged into the OES now. I saw several more products have been added. How far do you know that is true? It's not true. Go log in. Log in yourself and verify. Then you say, oh, bro, Mike, oh, I confirmed this. This happened. Not just hearing and hear and you sit with it. No. Also go and do your own due diligence. Go there, log in. It is our system. If we don't use it, who will use it? Who will use it? And remember, our CEO was telling us some time ago that we should also remember that there should be like a participatory bonus, right? All this participation, you go in there, log in here, go there, check information, share information with people. You must not be when you get the information, you must not be the author of the information. When you get it and you see that is some information that is valuable to founders, you share. That brings you a participant. You are participating. You're conscious of your business. So participatory approach, participatory bonus. Those are something that we should be thinking about too, right? We should have every aspect or every other stream of income that we think that OnPassive can give us. Let's hold it tight, hold it and run with it, because it's not gonna happen again in life. I'm not seeing myself. I'm getting to 50 years, some months to come. So I don't know how many more years I have, but this small one that I have with my OnPassive ecosystem, I will use it to impact my own. When I go tomorrow, they'll say, oh, that guy did something. Please. So let's be careful. Let's be conscious of our business. Take it to another level. Be patient, okay? Be patient and just be wise. Don't just hear somebody telling you something. Go to the OES. If it is not found in the OES, it means it doesn't exist. Please. Thank you, Andy.
Thanks, guys. Great session. Thank you all for joining us today, and look forward to seeing you all next Tuesday. Don't forget, we have Heroes on a Sunday, PM Eastern time, 7 PM UK time. We answer a lot of questions. Hopefully by then we'll have OCONNECT back on, but if not, we'll look to try and do a Zoom of sorts. So just keep in touch with the various groups. Thanks again, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you, Andy. Thank you.